to Jequez Ezzard, who is one of the more dangerous weapons for Sam Houston. And looked like that hit the back of one of the Sam Houston players, goes out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
A blocker back towards the punter and forced what was going to be a low punt into the personal protector.
And it looked like he actually hit the helmet.
Gonna roll the dice here is Coach Keeler.
Yeah, going for it on 4th down. Looked like Schmid hit 2 guys open in the back of the end zone there. So on 4th and goal, Schmid in trouble, rolling out, gets hit, and the pass is incomplete. M.J. Hampton with a huge hit. And so despite that block punt, Sam Houston comes up with nothing. Transfer from Maine, who played in the FCS playoffs at that school back in 2018. And here's a pass that's picked off. It was a screen and a diving play made by Azanama to get the interception on Schmid.
Well, he got things started last week with an interception against North Dakota.
2nd down and 14. They are going to run it. Hamilton's got room, though. The 1st down and more. He hurdles a defender and finally caught from behind at the 40-yard line by a defensive lineman. Great hustle by Sean Mustin. Otherwise, Hamilton, the speed back, might have taken it to the house.
Yeah, and Mustin has really come on the last couple of weeks. But how about the effort? Look at the big fella.
Johnson, here comes a trick play, a flea flicker. Johnson throwing it deep, got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Down to the 5-yard line is the tight end, Clayton Cheatham. 1st and goal, JMU. But they're going to go for it. Cole Johnson has Ajay Obase behind him on 4th down and goal. And Johnson will keep it. He gets a push from behind, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, JMU on 4th down. Mixing things up now with the run game and through the air. Johnson has a completion inside the 30-yard line to Noah Turner. Down to the 20, stays in bounds at the 10, breaking tackles to the 5, and finally they get her to the ground inside the 2. What a run after the catch by Noah Turner.
Maybe the defense for Sam Houston starting to wear down a little bit.
Play fake, Johnson, quick throw, Wells, touchdown! James Madison grabs full control of this game late in the 1st half. A brilliant drive in just about 2 minutes time, the length of the field. 3rd down and 10, James Madison rushes 3. They still force Schmid to leave the pocket. Throws it downfield into traffic, and is it picked off? It is intercepted. Greg Ross makes the play, giving James Madison the ball in Sam Houston territory with 1:08 to go.
Boy, they have Eric Schmid.
The ruling on the field is an interception. It'll be 1st down, James Madison.
Totally frustrated and seeing things that maybe just aren't there.
Ross got the interception and was in bounds. 1st down, Johnson going deep here, and it's Wells making the grab inside the 15-yard line.
And getting
3rd down is 2
yards.
Johnson here looking, goes back to the right for a touchdown. He hits Clayton Cheatham. How about James Madison here at the end of the 2nd quarter, pulling away from Sam Houston? Keep this drive alive and get into JMU territory. As the pocket breaks down, Schmid rolling out. Throws back across the middle of the field, and it's caught for a 1st down to the 40-yard line by Crest. A wobbly throw that was behind Crest, able to make the catch. And meanwhile, some extracurricular activity over on the Sam Houston bench, and there's a penalty flag down. Antonio Colclaw got into the middle of it with some players for the Bearkats.
I think it's a late hit. Going to be a late hit on Eric Schmid.
Personal foul.
Close to the sideline.
Roughing the passer. Defense number 45. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic 1st down.
Looks like he's trying to hold him up, but Schmid.
Well, now it's 2nd down and goal. They're 0 for 2 in the red zone, including a failed 4th down conversion on the 1st possession. They run it here. Jefferson is in. Touchdown, Ramon Jefferson. Schmid's going to throw it, and zips it complete to Ezzard, who's loose in the secondary at the 40. The race is out of the 25. Ezzard cuts it back and turns the defender around and takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
unreal, the move that he threw on Wayne Davis to get him turned around. And win or lose, Wayne Davis is going to get eaten up in the film room by teammates by not making that tackle and getting spun around like that. Second team all-conference.
The punt with the wind at the back as a line drive. Here's Ezzard, who just hit the big play offensively, and here he goes on the punt return past the 40-yard line. He's at the 30. He's going to score again. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Jequez Ezzard, who had a 69-yard catch and run for a score just minutes ago with an 80-yard punt return for a touchdown here to get the Bearkats within 4.
Boy, special teams were so bad last week against North Dakota State for Sam Houston. They've had a punt block, and now this. Mr. Ezzard to the house. We've seen his ability to run, or his ability with the ball in his hands in the open field. Well, putting it back there on a punt return. Left in this one.
Right at the first possession, they decided to go for it on 4th and goal. It's a live ball. It's loose at the 30-yard line. Sam Houston recovers it at the 32. He got caught up in the wind, and Ryan Humphreys jumps on it.
They gave up a punt return for a touchdown last week.
Final play of the third, barring a penalty. They're just going to keep it on the ground here. Schmid inside the 10. Schmid, touchdown! Sam Houston has the lead going to the 4th quarter.
Different offense. This is what we thought that we'd get a chance to see Eric Schmid making plays as a dual threat quarterback.
Here that's who's moving and conscious. Here's Cole Johnson pass, picked off along the sideline. Zion McCullum with the interception. The momentum continues to favor Sam Houston. A gain of 8 on the play. 2nd down and goal. Schmid will keep it. Got a ton of room. Walks in. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
I mean, different, totally different team offensively. They got back to this running game.
Johnson's going to throw it here. Pump fake, throws a deep ball. Got a receiver. Pulled in. A touchdown, Scott Bracey. A huge strike by JMU.
And finally, in the last couple of possessions, he did it in the first half. Cole Johnson hit a few receivers, and then there to Bracey, who only caught 13 balls on the season.
Trying to make it a 3-point game. Johnson trying for the shovel pass. It's not there, so he takes off. And he's in for 2 points. Took a shot from Joseph Wallace as well, but he crosses the goal line. Right, but if you don't go for it, you punt it, you may never get it back because you only have the 1 timeout. Well, you understand them going for it. Play action. How about Gage Maloney, the backup quarterback's on the field. The pass is incomplete. You have to wonder, now there's a flag, but is Cole Johnson injured? Why would the backup quarterback be in for the biggest play of the game unless there was an injury to Cole Johnson?
That's the first down.
Defense number 9. Ball be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
But again, keep in mind, we're not there. So we just, as soon as we came back from commercial, saw Maloney, the backup quarterback, under center. 51-yard field goal try. Radke hasn't missed until now. This isn't close. Out of his range, kicking into the wind. And actually, that was Connor Madden, their kickoff guy. Their kickoff guy, Connor Madden, attempted that one. And you trying to time it perfectly. McRobert gets it away. And the wind at the back of the punter, so Thornton has to run back and fair catch it around the 10. There is a penalty flag down with 26 seconds to go.
Personal foul. Receiving team number 42, leaping the shield. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That's going to be it.
No, that's going to be it. Sam Houston will get a first down, take a knee, and win the game because of Johnson trying to jump the shield there.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.